Zhaolin Park, 9 a.m. Day 1 of the Harbin International Ice Carving Contest. Teams get a 2-ton block of ice, a power supply, and less than 72 hours to create a masterpiece.
It's a beautiful block. Structurally, we don't see any cracks in it. Came out of a river. It's hard to believe.
In ice carving, there's more than one way to sculpt a block. Some draw their designs straight onto the ice. Some use a paper stencil. And some just power up and go for it. Team USA is leaving no detail to chance.
We're going to take chunks off that we're going to use later, set them off to the side, and just kind of go. That'll be our morning today.
It's a meticulous plan, but it doesn't give anything away. So it's difficult to imagine that this block will soon be carved into 3 manta rays swimming around a coral tree. Like Aaron and Charlie, most of this year's ice carving teams are no strangers to cold. They hail from countries like Russia, Canada, and Japan. And then there's Team Malaysia. This is where that iron comes in handy. The hot aluminium melts the surface of the ice, and then the blocks snap freeze together.
One part, 2 parts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of ice all fused together.
3 p.m. As the sun sets, most of the carvers are happy with their progress.
Reach to our target. Yeah. So we continue tomorrow?
Yeah, I only have 1 speed, off or on. So on gets a lot of stuff done and off doesn't.
But tonight, Team Germany's in for the long haul.
Who needs dinner? What is dinner? Who needs food?
Whatever they eat, it'll be a cold supper.
It's good. Maybe you get us a little doggy bag. Yeah.
Somebody has to.
On a winter's night, Harbin's temperature can drop to below minus 30 degrees. Despite all its problems, day 1 of the competition's been a success. But who knows what new problems day 2 will bring. Day 2, ice carving contest. 30 hours left on the clock. But for one team, the competition's already over. Team Khabarovsk of Russia knocked out of the contest when its sculpture suddenly collapsed overnight.
I had done the sculpture once at home and it was fine, but maybe here the ice was not strong enough. I'm too sad. It's a pity, but I'm sad. It shouldn't happen this way, but fortunately no one was hurt.
The disaster has forced other teams to rethink their designs. John and Mustafa are worried their top-heavy Malaysian mask might not last the distance.
Due to the weather, so warm, and I think it's not suitable for us to cut the base to balance up this figure.
Their sculpture was going to balance on top of a thin neck, but now they're not going to take the risk. Team USA's block is holding firm, and so's their confidence.
It's a competition, so you're supposed to do the best you possibly can do. I think a lot of people try to do too much new stuff, and they should do that in practice, I think.
Last night, the weather may have been warm enough to weaken ice sculptures, but today it's bitterly cold, well below minus 20 degrees. For Team USA, the pressures never let up. In fact, it's reaching peak intensity. Aaron and Charlie are getting ready for the final step, assembling their sculpture. One false move, and dreams of victory will come crashing down.
I'm real happy with my position.
And the gold goes to...
The first prize goes to Team 2 of America.
Aaron and Charlie's moment of triumph is also Harbin's.